Good afternoon. My name is Don Neufeld. I'm a volunteer, and I've been a volunteer for about 25 years now, although I was involved with the organization right from the very beginning.
Hey, how did you first get started with Habit?
Well, Habitat was founded by members of our church, and our daughter was a member of the board at the very beginning. And so we've been close to it right from the very beginning.
What was that like back in the day?
Well, it was a small organization at the beginning, obviously, but there was a lot of enthusiasm and excitement, and it was a lot of fun to build houses in a week, which we did for the first few years. They were all blitz builds. We did a house from Monday and gave the family a key on Saturday.
That's incredible. I was shocked when Dave told me this yesterday. I was like, how is that even possible? But all the checks were done, council approvals, permits, everything was done within that week.
That's right.
That's insane to me. Were you ever a part of the physical builds yourself?
Yes. Our church partnered with another church to sponsor a duplex in North Edmonton. And I volunteered on the construction during that week.
Do you have a construction background yourself?
Well, not as an occupation, but I've done a lot of building. I've built my own garage and I've helped other people build houses. So I'm familiar with the process.
I'm impressed. That is awesome.
Well, it took me a few days to get used to it. Alfred Nicolai phoned me and said that that's what they would like to do. And I said, well, can I have a couple of days to think about it? And so I finally agreed to it. I've always been a person to stay in the background. I'm not an outgoing person. I realized that there would be a lot of publicity associated with it, which there was, which I don't enjoy at all. But it was quite an honor. And so I appreciated it.
Were you a part of the planning for that, or Alfred kind of just called you up, hey, this is what's happening, we'd like to honor you with?
No, it was straight out of the blue. I wasn't involved in the planning.
Okay. How do you feel now?
Well, I'm glad that it's over with. And I feel honored that it was done. And, I mentioned it to my grandsons once, and they said, oh yeah, that's the place named after us. And so that kind of put a new slant on it for me.
Yeah, it's legacy now as well. And you're quite an incredible figure in Habitat Edmonton's history. So I guess it was fitting for them to dedicate an entire site to you.
Those were very, very special occasions. Most of the volunteers would show up. We would be outside in front of the house. And obviously we have the speeches and all this sort of thing. But the one thing that stands out to me, which I've mentioned elsewhere, is we had one very large man who was a good volunteer on construction. And during the key dedication ceremony, he was standing there with tears running down his face. And I've never forgotten that. Very special to celebrate 30 years. I've been here for pretty much the whole time, and it's been an amazing journey. And I congratulate all the people that made it happen and that we've been able to help so many families. It really feels good. I hope everybody has a good celebration today.